Good afternoon, and what is a warm, bright and sunny day. It is Tuesday, the 4th of April. I've got a nice hot cup of tea and a parcel to unbox. So just going to get a knife to this. Yeah, nice and easy. And what have I got in here? Sorry, I should pull out the first one. I've got two books in here. So the first one of which is Shadow and Claw by Gene Wolfe, and this is the first half of the Book of the New Sun. It's got a new introduction by Ada Palmer. It's part of the Tor Essentials range. This is a rather nice little hardback. So I've always wanted to read Shadow and Claw, and certainly the Book of the New Sun, and I've never got around to it, which is really quite remiss of me. But anyway, Gene Wolfe has been called the finest writer of the science fiction world has yet produced by the Washington Post. The Book of the New Sun is unanimously acclaimed as Wolfe's most remarkable work, held as a masterpiece of science fantasy, comparable in importance to the major works of Tolkien and Lewis by Publishers Weekly, and one of the most ambitious works of speculative fiction in the 20th century by the Magazine of Fantasy and Science Fiction. So yes, basically got a lot of blur. It's basically praise on the back. So The Shadow of the Torturer is the first volume in this 4-volume epic, the tale of young Severian, an apprentice to the Guild of Torturers on the world called Earth, exiled for committing the ultimate sin of his profession, showing mercy towards his victim. The Claw of the Conciliator continues the saga of Severian, to banish from his home as he undertakes a mythic quest to discover the awesome power of an ancient relic and learn the truth about his hidden destiny. And this new Tor Essentials edition of Shadow and Claw contains a new introduction by historian and novelist Ada Palmer, author of the award-winning To Like Lightning. So, fantastic cover, nice bit of a blurb on the back. What we've got inside. So yeah, this consists of The Shadow of the Torturer and the Claw of the Conciliator. I've got the full of Gene Wolfe's books there. So this is essentially Shadow and Claw. It's the first two parts of the series. As you can see, we've got the table of contents. It's Path of the New Sun by Ada Palmer, which is the introduction, and the two parts of the book. So Path of the New Sun, this is the new introduction. Not much to see, basically it's all text and so on, and then we get into Shadow of the Torturer. So we basically, you've got all that, you've got the two parts, and then at the end, so where are we? Claw of the Conciliator, if I can find the beginning of that. So there, it's not illustrated unfortunately, so it just ends. Shadow of the Torturer ends there, and then you've got the Claw of the Conciliator beginning there, and then at the end we actually have appendices. So social relationships within the Commonwealth, the setting, exploring some of the culture and background, and some of that actually does come up. I think there's I can't remember, there might be a role-playing segment devoted to this. There certainly should be, and then with a bit of blurb about the author at the back there. So yes, that's Shadow and Claw, essentially. First part of the Book of the New Sun by Gene Wolfe. I'm really looking forward to digging into this, reading this when I get the chance, in a very nice, handy little edition. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing of the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me with a package containing a book or game, typically a role-playing game, or indeed in this case a work of fiction, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching. Be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.